think, well, I guess I could review something. Well, hey guys, how are you? Good morning. As you can see, I am bonnet and pajamas, but I'm here to review. But you know what? I could, I guess, take the bonnet off. Okay, I think that we're ready. So, welcome back to my channel for those of you who are returning. And if you are new here, I'm Nick Manning, also known as LizeeAngel. And this series is reviewing foods and snacks that are keto friendly. So I spend my money and you guys don't have to. I'm going to give you the real deal to let you know whether or not you should buy it, what I think about it as far as flavor and texture and even smell. I'm very weird on smell. So I'm giving you all the tea, all of it, when it comes to keto snacks. Today we actually have a breakfast cereal. That's why I'm up so early in the morning, giving you guys what you need and also getting my nutrition, I hope. It's a brand new product I haven't tried. I have had something from this brand before, and I'll go into that a little bit later. But before we jump into this, make sure that you go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I know that you've been here before. I know you watched the other video. So just go ahead, hit the subscribe button. It's here, or it might be here, and then the bell is next to it. And that's going to let you know every single time I drop a new video, whether it's one of these reviews or it's a new cooking recipe. All right, guys, so let's jump into the review. Okay, y'all, so for today's review, I am doing keto granola. Granola is something that I actually really enjoy in general. And so, of course, as you know, when you go keto, having oats, not really a thing. Having cereal, not really a thing, unless you get one of those keto-friendly options, which I have not tried yet. So that's on the list. But this one popped up because I had purchased flour from Low Carb, and that's Karb with a K. And so I purchased that. I reviewed it on Instagram and let you guys know that I had it, and I've been using it in a ton of recipes, a lot of which will be going into my keto guide that's set to hit the stores soon. Stores as in like wherever you buy ebooks. And so I really wanted to try it. This one is blueberry cinnamon flavor, which sounds really good. I love blueberries, especially at breakfast time. And so I'm sure it's dry blueberries, but let's get into the details of this particular granola to see exactly what it's all about. All right, so this one is called Keto Nut Granola. Again, it's blueberry cinnamon flavor. It's got 3 grams of net carbs, 16 grams of healthy fats. That's really good. 0 added sugar. It's gluten-free, it's grain-free, and it's GMO-free. I don't see anything here about it being plant-based. And so let's read the ingredients to see why that is. So the ingredients in this granola: sliced almonds, sunflower seeds, pumpkin seeds, coconut chips, pecan, that E sweetener, monk fruit extract, butter. Okay, there we go. Dehydrated blueberries, cinnamon, and salt. So it's not plant-based. If you're looking for a plant-based version, this one will not be the one for you. And so, going through the nutrition, I already mentioned some of the things, but breaking it down for fiber. So there's 11 total grams of carbohydrates, and then there's 4 grams of dietary fibers, and then 4 grams from the sweetener. And so that's how it leaves you with the 3 grams of net carbs. And I'm not sure if I mentioned it, but there's also 5 grams of protein. So this is actually a good balance for your breakfast in general, but especially if you're keto and you like cereal or crunchy toppings on top of things. I love texture. I'm a big advocate for like crunchiness, whether it be cereal or granola on top of yogurt, nuts, things like that. So I'm definitely for this, and I can't wait to try it. So let's try it. All right, guys, so I'm just going to break into this right now so I can open it and give you guys what I think from opening, and then I'll fix a bowl and let you guys know what that's all about too. And so it comes in the same type of package that a lot of other snacks come into that they want to keep fresh. It's got the resealable closure here, and it's lined with that like metallic stay fresh. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. And it looks just like granola. I don't know if you can see it there, but I'll also show it to you in the bowl. It looks like granola. It smells like granola. Like, it smells better than granola. It smells like the best oatmeal cookies you've ever had. Like, I didn't make it, so I have no reason to hype it up, but oh my gosh, it smells so good. Okay, I'm excited to eat this. Let's go ahead and fix a bowl of this. All right, guys, so it says that it's 9 servings per container and 1/3 of a cup is a serving. So I'm gonna eyeball it. That's about a 4, and that's about a 1/3 of a cup. I mean, you do want to actually measure this if you're like really, really hard pressed on like hitting your macros and being in ketosis. I like to follow the lifestyle of keto and the diet of keto, but I'm not as strict with myself because I know me and I know my discipline. And I also know that if I feel too restrained, I won't keep it up. So I do follow the low carb life though. So as you can see, here is my granola. Like I said, dried blueberries. So you have those here. I would probably fortify this with fresh blueberries. I'm not a huge fan of dried fruits. I hate raisins. Arch nemesis. I hate raisins. I don't like raisins. Don't know if I like these, but I'm going to guess that I don't, but I'm still going to eat this. Maybe they'll like rehydrate. And I'm just going to use some of my Trader Joe's unsweetened vanilla almond milk in this. And the almond milk itself has 1 gram of net carbs. So I'm going to, for every 1 cup. And I never drink a cup of milk in cereal. That's too much. This is I probably do just about half of the milk amount to my cereal. And so this is about 1/4 of a cup of milk to my granola. So let's go ahead and give this a taste. I am going to let this sit for a little bit because the one thing about granola is I do like the crunchy texture, but also, you know, you want it to rehydrate a little bit, especially those blueberries. So I'm just going to let this sit for a second before I taste it. I'm not going to jump right in. And it's already starting to soak up some of that moisture, which is really good. Okay, so it doesn't take long for the blueberries to start rehydrating. If I fix this the way I normally would, I would kind of fix my bowl and go and do something like maybe make a cup of coffee or grab some water with lemon, and then come back and it should be all ready. So I'm going to go ahead and give this a taste. Okay. Okay. Let me finish eating this. I'll be back. Okay. I'm kind of still chewy. I did have a second bowl. I wanted to come back in the middle of the chew. I hate talking with something in my mouth, but I wanted to come back to say it is a bit chewy. Like you gotta chew. Not chewy in a bad texture. It just requires a lot of jaw work. And so keep that in mind. It's not like something that disintegrates in your mouth. And that's probably because it's not oats and carbohydrates that have a lot of air in them. It's nuts and seeds. And so you're going to have to chew that. But the flavor is amazing. Very cinnamony, but not overpowering. You taste the blueberry. You can taste the individual seeds. It's sweet, but it's not sugary sweet. It's like balanced sweet. Doesn't have any crazy aftertaste. Pair it with this unsweetened vanilla milk. It is the perfect amount of sweetness for me and also the best flavor. I do think that a flavored, like this vanilla flavored milk would be better than plain for me personally. But when you think of the flavors of like cinnamon and blueberry, they just work well together. So yeah, I go with this. Let's get my final thoughts and I'll tell you where I got this from. Okay, so I snuck in another few spoonfuls, but I'm back. So good. I really, really enjoy this granola. I think that it is great. It has a perfect texture. I even have a recipe on my website that's an all-nut kind of granola, but I like this one more. I think because it balances it out in the size of this one, and the combo that they picked, it just feels like granola. It tastes like granola, like traditional granola. It's crunchy enough. It's not overly crunchy, but if you really like that kind of clumpy, hard granola texture, I think just eating it out of the bag or even throwing it in the oven a little bit longer to just let it crisp up, but don't burn it. Again, I don't have anything bad to say about this. It's so far low carb it's low key one of my favorite brands, honestly. It is, they have great products. They have other flavors of granola. They have one that was, I believe, chocolate, and one that was cinnamon. I might be lying. I'll link it down below. So I ordered this from Amazon. The link will be in the description box right below, right where you scroll past the subscribe button. Yeah, it'll be right there. It was $9.99 for this bag. This is a 11-ounce bag, and it has 9 servings in it. So if you break that down, it's $1.11 per serving, which isn't that bad, because if you go to the store and you buy those little cups of cereal, they're like $1 each, and with tax they're like $1.10. So it works out to be about the same thing, but it's fully keto, so you're not having to buy every single nut and seed, which you could. I mean, essentially you could, but if you're like me and you're always on the go and always hustling, you cook a lot. Breakfast isn't really my forte, so I try not to, if it's not a boiled egg or like a fried egg and a piece of meat or some fruit, it's not really gonna happen for me. So having something like this on hand, especially when I'm breaking my fast and I want something quick, this is perfect. Full of healthy fats, full of delicious flavor. It's so well balanced, which is a problem that I tend to run into with prepackaged things, and it's not full of anything that's unhealthy. So guys, if you are looking for a breakfast alternative and something that you can enjoy on a regular basis that reminds you of cereal, which is pretty empty actually, cereal, go for this low carb keto granola. It's nut granola, as long as you don't have a nut allergy. I mean, I feel like I need to preface that. If you are allergic, don't eat it. But otherwise, if you're okay with this and you're okay with butter, because remember, this one is not plant-based, try it out. Go for it. I'm going to finish my bowl because I got like 3 more spoonfuls in there. And I'm going to ask you guys to connect with me on social media. I'm LizeeAngel on all platforms. My website, where I share lifestyle tips and recipes, is LizeeAngel.com. And you can always send me an email if there's something that you want me to try. Some tips, anything. And that's Monique at LizeeAngel.com. Leave some comments below. Tell me what your favorite keto breakfast is. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thanks, guys. Bye.